Pfizer Inc and BioNTech could secure emergency US and European authorization for their COVID-19 vaccine next month after final trial results showed it had a 95% success rate and no serious side effects, the drug makers said. The vaccine's efficacy was found to be consistent across different ages and ethnicities, a promising sign given the disease has disproportionately hurt the elderly and certain groups including black people. The US Food and Drug Administration could grant emergency use by the middle of December, BioNTech chief executive Ugur Sahin told Reuters TV. Conditional approval in the European Union could be secured in the second half of December, he added. If all goes well, I could imagine that we gain approval in the second half of December and start deliveries before Christmas, but really only if all goes positively, he said. The success rate of the vaccine developed by the US drug maker and German partner BioNTech was far higher than what regulators had said would have been acceptable. Experts said it was a significant achievement in the race to end the pandemic. Of the 170 volunteers who contracted the COVID-19 in Pfizer's trial involving over 43,000 people, 162 had received a placebo and not the vaccine, meaning the vaccine was 95% effective. Of the 10 people who had severe COVID-19, one had received the vaccine. A first in the history of mankind, less than a year from the sequence of the virus to the large-scale clinical trial of a vaccine, moreover based on a whole new technique, said Enrico Bussi, a biologist at Temple University in Philadelphia. Today is a special day. BioNTech's Sahin said US emergency use authorization would be applied for on Friday. An FDA advisory committee tentatively plans to meet on December 8 to 10 to discuss the vaccine, a source familiar with the situation said, though the dates could change. The FDA did not respond to requests for comment. The final trial analysis comes a week after initial results showed the vaccine was more than 90% effective. Moderna Inc on Monday released preliminary data for its vaccine showing 94.5% effectiveness. We now have two safe and highly effective vaccines that could be authorized by the Food and Drug Administration and ready to distribute within weeks, US Health and Human Services Secretary Alex Azar said. The Moderna vaccine is likely to be authorized within 7 to 10 days of Pfizer receiving its EUA, US officials said, with states ready to begin distribution within 24 hours. The better-than-expected results from the two vaccines, both developed with new messenger RNA technology, have raised hopes for an end to a pandemic that has killed more than 1.3 million people and destroyed economies and daily life. The news was especially welcome with the virus again running rampant around the world, setting records for new infections and hospitalizations almost daily. The Pfizer-BioNTech shot was found to have 94% efficacy in people over age 65, a particularly high-risk group. News Desk, Kaumudi English.